Let me welcome you to my channel. Before we begin the video, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe and like this post. Damian Priest sent a heartwarming message to Rhea Ripley today on social media. The two stars were formerly in the Judgment Day but were betrayed by the faction at SummerSlam 2024. Rhea Ripley turned 28 today and received plenty of birthday messages from her peers on social media. The Archer of Infamy sent a hilarious message to Ripley earlier today and included several photos of himself wearing an "I'm your mommy" vest. He followed it up with a heartfelt message to Ripley and noted that he would always take an insult so she could have a laugh. Damian Priest defeated Finn Balor at Bad Blood this past Saturday night in Georgia. The Judgment Day star cost Priest the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. Rhea Ripley battled Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship at the Premium Live event, but Raquel Rodriguez interfered in the match and attacked the Eradicator. Ripley won the match via disqualification, but Morgan is still the reigning Women's World Champion. Rhea Ripley has excelled as a heel character in the past, but is now a babyface on WWE television. Speaking on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Bad Blood post-show review, Bill Apter noted that Ripley doesn't have the same aggressive attitude she used to in the ring. Lloyd and Wwe agreed with the veteran and noted that it could be difficult for Ripley to transition into a babyface. Priest and Ripley are known as the Terror Twins, and the popular duo defeated Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio at WWE Bash in Berlin earlier this year. It will be interesting to see what the company has planned for both stars in the weeks ahead on Raw. In the world of professional wrestling, bonds are often forged in the fire of competition, sweat, and shared dreams. The camaraderie that forms between athletes who spend day in and day out working toward the same goals often transcends the sport, transforming into unbreakable friendships. One such bond that has captured the hearts of WWE fans is the friendship between Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. Their undeniable chemistry, both on and off screen, is something special, a true testament to the connection they share. In a recent display of their deep friendship, Damian Priest sent a heartfelt message to Rhea Ripley, solidifying his role as her closest confidant, biggest supporter, and best friend. This message, filled with love, respect, and admiration, reminds everyone why Priest and Ripley are one of WWE's most beloved duos. Both Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley have made waves in the WWE with their individual careers, but together, their bond has only strengthened their impact in the wrestling world. Ripley, known for her fierce attitude, punk rock aesthetic, and unapologetic dominance in the ring, has become a force to be reckoned with in the women's division. Meanwhile, Priest has carved out his own path, blending his imposing physicality with a smooth charisma that makes him a natural fit in both the ring and behind the mic. Their paths officially crossed when they became part of the Judgment Day, a villainous faction with an eerie, almost occult vibe that thrives on creating chaos. While this storyline placed them together, it didn't take long for fans to realize that their bond ran much deeper than their shared role in the faction. The way they interacted outside of WWE's scripted world showed a genuine friendship marked by humor, loyalty, and mutual support. Whether backstage or on social media, Rhea and Damian often gave fans glimpses of their friendship, proving that their connection wasn't just for the cameras. As two young stars navigating the whirlwind of fame, their friendship was a grounding force for both of them, providing strength in an industry known for its unpredictability and stress. In a heartfelt message that resonated with fans and colleagues alike, Damian Priest recently took to social media to express his admiration and gratitude for his best friend, Rhea Ripley. The message came after Ripley had faced a series of personal challenges, including her very public split from her partner, and as she continued to rise through the ranks of WWE's women's division. "Rhea, you are the definition of strength," Priest's message began. not just in the ring where you're absolutely unstoppable, but as a person who faces everything life throws at her with grace, grit, and determination. There's not a single moment where I don't see the fire inside you, pushing you to be better every day, not for anyone else, but for yourself. That's the kind of person I'm proud to call my best friend. Priest's words struck a chord, not only because of the sincerity behind them, but also because they highlighted the depth of their friendship. He didn't just praise Ripley for her accomplishments as a WWE superstar. He acknowledged the person behind the persona, the friend who had been there through thick and thin. "You've been through so much this year," he continued, "more than most people could handle. But you've taken every challenge, every heartache, and turned it into fuel. You never let the world see you break, but I know how strong you've had to be. That's why I'll always have your back, just like you've had mine." It was a rare, vulnerable moment for both Priest and Ripley. While they often share jokes and playful banter, this message revealed the profound respect and admiration they have for each other. Priest wasn't just being supportive in a general sense. He was acknowledging the pain and challenges that Ripley had faced behind the scenes, away from the limelight. Priest's message reminded fans that the world of wrestling, while filled with larger-than-life characters and dramatic rivalries, is still a place where real friendships can thrive. For Ripley, who has had to maintain a tough exterior as a top heel in WWE, Priest's message was a reminder that even the strongest individuals need a support system. And in Priest, she has someone who will always be there for her. In many ways, their friendship mirrors their personas in the ring, two fierce, independent competitors who stand tall no matter the odds. But outside the ring, their bond shows a softer side. It's about having someone who understands the unique pressures of the wrestling world, who sees past the character and recognizes the real person underneath. The two have often talked about how they push each other to be better, both in the ring and in life. Whether it's offering advice on a new move, hyping each other up before a big match, or simply sharing a laugh after a grueling day of training, Ripley and Priest's friendship is the type of relationship that keeps them grounded. In response to Priest's moving message, Rhea Ripley was quick to express her own appreciation. On social media, she posted a simple but heartfelt reply. "You've been my rock, my ride or die, and my brother. Thank you for always believing in me, even when I don't believe in myself. I couldn't ask for a better best friend." Wrestling, by its very nature, is a solitary profession. Each superstar fights for their spot, with individual performance often dictating their success. However, behind the scenes, friendships like the one between Ripley and Priest provide the emotional support that makes the relentless grind more bearable. The demands of professional wrestling are unlike those in most other sports or entertainment fields. Wrestlers are constantly on the road, away from family and friends, performing night after night, risking injury with every move. In such an environment, having someone like Damian Priest to lean on, someone who understands the pressures and who can be there through the highs and lows, can make all the difference. Priest's message, filled with heartfelt emotion, wasn't just an acknowledgement of his admiration for Rhea Ripley's wrestling persona, but for the person behind the mommy mask. It was about recognizing her humanity, her vulnerability, and her relentless drive to keep moving forward, no matter what. As the wrestling world continues to evolve, one thing remains clear. The friendship between Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest is unshakable. Whether they continue to dominate WWE as part of the Judgment Day or eventually find themselves on separate paths, their bond will continue to grow stronger. In a world where alliances shift and betrayals are just part of the business, the friendship between Ripley and Priest is refreshingly authentic. Damian Priest's message proves that true friendship transcends storylines, rivalries, and championships. It's about showing up for each other when it matters most, celebrating each other's victories, and being there in moments of doubt. And in Rhea Ripley's corner, there's no one better suited to be her best friend than Damian Priest. As fans, we're lucky to witness not only the rise of two of WWE's brightest stars, but also the beautiful friendship that propels them forward. In a sport built on showmanship and competition, it's these real moments of connection that remind us why we love professional wrestling.